Pisces, welcome to I'm the Monad Tarot. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members. Welcome to new subscribers. Welcome to those who are returning. I appreciate your love and support. Become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos, members-only videos, as well as monthly readings. Pisces, I will be doing your reading here from the Angel Tarot. Let me get you some good shuffles in, and we will begin your reading. Give you a nice three-way split, Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. Well, Pisces, I'm hearing you're standing your ground, holding your ground, and you're doing well at life. Okay? Definitely listening to your intuition, the God within. Okay? I feel like you're a spiritual being. Spiritual law I'm hearing. Okay? You walk in the realms of the spirit realm. Okay? You follow a spiritual law. Okay, you don't waver, you don't falter when it comes to that. Okay, you don't play any games when it comes to that. All right. Now I feel, Pisces, if someone was trying to keep you from success, trying to keep you from expanding, trying to keep you from growing, trying to stop your the seeds that you were planting here. Okay, I'm here for renewal, for strength, for positive movement forward. I'm hearing something about conditioning. Okay, that has been turned around. Okay, I'm hearing God has worked in your favor. Okay, I feel like because of your focus here once again on spiritual law, practicing, I'm hearing, you know, in the right manner, spiritual things. Okay, positive, I'm hearing. Okay, you may be a speaker of some sort, possibly a teacher, or you will be. Maybe you write. Okay, maybe books, literature. I feel like if you do, you write things, about spiritual matters. Okay, I'm here to keep people on the up and up. Okay, to do things in a positive manner. Okay, it has worked. This is the kind of work that you do. Okay, you believe in spiritual law. You believe in things being proper, organized, justice in that regard. Okay, doing things the proper way, the right way. Okay, don't just be out here all willy-nilly. Okay, doing things your own way without, I feel like you believe in study without some kind of study. Okay, you don't promote that. You promote things, I'm hearing, of a high spiritual order, a high spiritual nature. You mean what you say, and you say what you mean, definitely, when it comes to spiritual matters. You don't play that game, I'm hearing. Okay, and you are well versed, okay, on it. You're not just some fly by night. Okay, you didn't read a page or two and then just run with it. Okay, or listen to a video here and there and then just run with it. No. Okay, high spiritual order, I'm hearing, high spiritual status. I feel like you've answered, the call, okay, your destined call, and no one can stop you. Whoa, Pisces, I'm hearing these people will perish. Okay, people who may have tried to stop you or try to stop you, I'm hearing these people will perish. Okay, there are people that, I'll just say this, very honorable. Okay, very honorable. You believe in what it is that you're doing here. Okay. And you will, anything that goes against, I'm hearing high spiritual order. Okay, where people reject it and think they can do whatever they want to do, okay, not follow spiritual law, spiritual order. You know, you reject that. You don't play in that. You don't play that game with people. And you've been blessed here. You have been financially blessed and rewarded. Okay, but I don't feel like, you don't seem like the type of person, hell, you could be a millionaire, but you don't look like it. You don't wear it on your back. Okay, I'm not saying you look like a bum, okay, but you don't wear it on your back, okay? I even feel like any kind of financial prosperity that you have been blessed with, that you're a giver, okay, charitable. I do feel like, though, maybe you should rest, okay, if you're not, okay, take some time to rest. Okay, it's okay. You're always on your mission. Okay? All right, but take some time for yourself here. Okay? You're very, very protected. Yeah, people that, like I said, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. People that come against you to try to stop your work, try to stop your destined path. Like I said, I heard they will perish. Okay? I'm hearing drought. Dang, Pisces, I heard there would be, like there would be a drought in the land, okay, for people that try to come against you and test you, okay, test your walk. I don't think you take it personally, like in an ego thing, okay. I just don't feel like that's you, okay. You're not ego based, okay. It's you believe in this strongly, and it is your mission, okay, to help others succeed. It's not about you and your name and everybody know who I am, I'm the great. No, okay. You feel like this is your, like I said, you're always on it. I feel like you may always be studying, or what can I write next, or what can I share with the people next, you know. Always, you know, just looking and going within and so on and so forth. I'm hearing to help others. You don't rush into things, okay. You're not impulsive when it comes to this area, okay. Maybe period, but this is what the focus is, okay, for the reading. All right, you're not impulsive. I'm hearing you don't jackleg. You ain't no jackleg preacher, like I said. I read a couple of pages and, okay, you know, now I got all the answers and I'm gonna be famous now, okay. No, that's not you at all, okay. You are a truth teller and a truth speaker. Okay, I am hearing there are many who don't like it, okay, but you're not concerned one way. Wow. I just heard the wrath of God, okay, is upon them, okay, be upon them, okay. For those who, it's one thing not to like it, but if they take action against you, okay, and what it is that you're here to do, the work that it is that you have been called to do. And once again, you are blessed financially. This may be your work. I don't feel like you have an outside job or anything like that. Maybe you did at one point, but you don't now. You have dedicated yourself fully, okay, to this spiritual work. Truth bringer, I'm hearing, to bring the truth to the masses. Okay, you want them to study. I'm here so that they can study. Okay, now whether they do or not, okay, but you're doing your part. Okay, let me see. I do feel like you may have a lot of young, I feel like you might be an older person, maybe middle-aged, maybe older, okay? You have a lot of young people that do listen to you, okay? Like I said, if you write books, okay, on spiritual matters, they read your literature. Whoever you are, I feel like you might be well-known, your name might be well-known, okay? You may have somewhat of a social media presence, but I don't think that you would have a strong social media presence. You may have, like, if you say you have a YouTube channel, it might be one of them channels that, you know, like I listen like to Dr. Yafa, okay? And what was it, last week? 4 videos came out from her channel, but like it had been a super long time, you know what I'm saying, since her last video. Like, I mean, like that. You may be present on there here and there, okay, but not all the time. You prefer, I feel like, to write, okay, literature, I'm hearing, putting pen to paper, and you may actually sit there and write, okay, before you type it out or however it is that you do it. I feel like you might be old school, but I also feel like you understand the connection and the magic here of the pen to paper, okay, as opposed to, I feel like it might be a blockage, and I personally feel that way, okay, with typing it out first, Okay, I feel like it can be a bit of a block. Maybe that's why they don't want us writing on paper no more. Okay, but nevertheless. Okay, let's continue on. It's like that pen, writing utensil is like a wand. Okay, directing the force, directing the power. Okay, all right, let's keep going here. So yeah, I feel like you may have a lot of young people who listen to you, or you have, I don't know if it's a lot, but you have a community or of young people. Not that I mean like you have formed a community. There's you know a good population of people that read your work, okay, who are young. For some, it might be disturbing, okay, only in the sense of, here's this work, this, okay, confirmation is spiritual work from an older person, order and so on and so forth, versus maybe some things they see online that are not in order. Okay, but I saw this other person say online, that type of thing. Okay, so it may be kind of, that's what I mean by disturbing. Not like what you're saying is wrong or bad or anything. It just might kind of throw them off versus what they have seen other people say. Okay. Some who, based off of what they're reading, they're not so quick to take action. Okay, realizing that they don't know enough, that they need to learn more before they move, into, any kind of spiritual work. Okay, they want to study more. Okay, I feel like people who do wait, continue to study more, and I don't feel like you come off like, oh, you can only study what I write. You know what I'm saying? You might be the type here to direct people to other works, okay, written works. They find that based off of the things that you're saying, that you're teaching, okay, and what they're learning, that it works out positively for them. They don't have any regrets at all. Okay, let me see. Revelation, perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasure, reveals secrets of nature. Okay, this is what your works do for them. Okay, they're learning and they're growing and they're becoming illuminated. Okay, enlightened, growing. I feel like some of these people may be even becoming more compassionate. Okay, I'm hearing like to nature. Okay, life itself. I feel like these people, your audience, first of all, I don't feel like you write in a way that is difficult to understand, where you got to bring out the dictionary every 5 words, okay? Because I feel like you do so for the masses, okay? For everyone to be able to understand it. But I also feel like for some, it almost may, some people may be convicted, okay, after reading what it is that that you write, your work. They may feel convicted, okay. They might experience a humbling. I feel like your works are very powerful. I don't know who you are. If you haven't done this yet, that you will do it, and this will be the result of it. But it's very humbling to them. but again, they don't regret it, and they find themselves listening, reading. It's like your work. It's like they eat it up. You know, as they read, I got to read more. I got to read more. I got to read more. Study more. Okay, and they find themselves walking in victory. These are people that may have felt disempowered in life. Maybe weren't not able to. Some of them. I'm not saying everyone. Okay, not able to take care of themselves, be self-sufficient. But the way you write and the way you cover these topics, you show how the spirituality is like, I'm here, all-encompassing. You know, for even the 3D material realm and how it can elevate us. Okay, you know, on this in the 3D realm. Okay. All right, let me yeah, you break any and all illusions, okay, that these people may have. Anything else for Pisces? I'm here. You've done well, Pisces. Continue to move forward. Continue to do the work that it is that you feel that you are called to do, that you have been called to do. I feel like if you were to stop, you seem like the type of person, you're going to be doing this till your dying day, till you just can't no more. And I feel like when you find that you can't, okay, you may not be too happy. Okay, you might feel down, blue, but I feel like you're going to do it for as long as you possibly can. Okay, you are bringing a lot of things to light. You are exposing truth here, okay, to the world. You know, I don't know who you are, but it's kind of like for those who read and want to bring you drama and all of that type of thing. Well, we heard the wrath of God and whatever the first thing I said, I can't remember, but also it's like if people fight against it simply because you wrote it, they don't like you, or they wish they was the ones to do it, you know, very superficial thinking, then unfortunately for them, there will be no change, no transformation. And this is what you desire for all: growth, power, positivity, change, transformation. Okay, here from the Moonology, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. I'm going to pull a card here for you from the Inner Garden Oracle, Pisces. Okay, what do we have here for Pisces? Wow. Okay. Surrender. Okay. Jealousy doesn't open doors, it closes them. For those people who see your work or whatever, or they know you personally or whatever, I just kind of feel too that you're probably very much a loner. Okay, and they're jealous of you. Like I said, there's no transformation, no change for them, no growth. Okay, I'm talking for people who know you, and I'm, you know, if people don't know who you are, it's different. I'm talking about people who know you and want to bring you frustration and worryation and all, you understand, to your life simply because they're jealous. The doors are closed to them. All right, Pisces, I certainly hope that resonated with some Pisces. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor, and please hype my videos. Thank you for your support. Peace.